So when you're making collage, you don't need to have perfect, clean, coloured paper. The fun of collage is that you can use any sort of paper. So even if you have a look in your recycling bin, I had a look in my recycling bin and I found some an old food packet, a bit of cardboard that I could use for collage. This envelope is good paper. If I just tear the back off, I've actually started to, whoops, might use some scissors. You can see I've actually started with a texter to draw and colour some designs on here. And what I'm planning to do is I'm going to cut some shapes out of this. And you'll soon see. Look at that, isn't that cool? And I just made that from some scrap paper that I found in the recycling bin. So that could be a leg on my cat collage that I'm going to make. I could cut out maybe a triangle of this part. So I used the same blue texture, but I just did different types of lines and shapes. So some a squiggly triangle and a stripy rectangle. So that's one way that you can create your own interesting collage paper to use. Here was an example I started doing earlier. This is a funny looking bear. And I used some red paper that I had left over from when I was doing painting a couple of months ago. And it's a little bit splodgy, but that doesn't matter. And you can see I've cut out some simple shapes, triangle, circle, rectangle, some more triangles and rectangles for the arms. Before I stick it down, I'm going to play around and make sure it all looks right. And then I'll get my glue stick and I'll start sticking. Okay, so you can use paper that you've painted on that's dry. You could colour some paper and cut out the shapes out of that. You could cut out some, if you've got some scrap paper in the recycling box at home that's not getting used, just check with a parent first. You could even cut some shapes out of that. Doesn't matter if it's got words on it, because actually it will look quite interesting. Oh, I've got a plain white one and a square with words on it. So I could perhaps add that onto my teddy collage. Okay, maybe it could be part of the clothes that he's wearing. So you can really make collage out of anything. So don't panic if you haven't got perfect clean paper. That's fine. Just see what you can create from the scraps and recycled materials that you've got at your house. Okay? Have fun!